obstacles to access higher education.
Excuse me.
Check.
Excuse me.
Require outrageous tuition rates. Check. Make immigrants live in fear of being deported for simply driving to work or school. Check. Ban dreamers from the road. Check. It seems that officials like Arizona Governor Brewer must carry this checklist of anti-immigrant policies with them at all times. That's certainly how I felt growing up in Arizona as one of the many immigrants who came to this country as children, known as dreamers. Today, after years of organizing dreamers, we're finally receiving work permits and social security numbers under the Federal Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals DACA program. In nearly every state in the country, DACA grantees will be able to get a driver's license. But if you live in the state of Arizona, you're out of luck. Under Governor Brewer's executive order, dreamers are banned from getting a state ID or a driver's license. Today, the Arizona Dreamer Coalition, an immigrant youth-led organization fighting for higher education and immigrant rights, is in federal court to demand an end to its unconstitutional policy. This policy has terrible impacts on our families, our communities, and indeed to all Arizonans. Take the example of Diana Rios, a dreamer who was recently granted permission to live and work in the country under the DACA program. Diana graduated as a ADAC in 2010, and she was the only bilingual individual in her class. Diana's dream is to reduce diabetes and obesity by working with low-income families to teach them better eating habits. But Diana is experiencing a painful roadblock like many other documented individuals in the state. Diana can complete online employment applications that require a driver's license or a state ID. And most recently, she had to turn down an interview for a job that would require her to drive. She is a qualified bilingual young professional whose ability to give back to her home state is being truncated by the lack of a driver's license. Diana's case is not an isolated case. Since August 15th of this year, we know that there's approximately 16,000 DACA applications that have been received from the state of Arizona. During the interview process, many dreamers are being wrongly scrutinized and their dependability is being put in question due to the lack of a state ID. Everyone knows that Governor Brewer's executive order denying driver's licenses to dreamers is doing irreparable damage to our economy, to Arizona's progress, and to the lives of young, hard-working dreamers. We have heard Governor Brewer's arguments. Governor Brewer wants the federal district court to dismiss the case. Governor Brewer wants to dismiss our human dignity. She wants to dismiss our dreams. When holding elected officials accountable, I have a checklist of my own. Are you going to continue blocking progress by denying equal opportunity to dreamers? Are you going to continue harassing immigrant youth? Are you going to continue oppressing and discriminating against DACA individuals? And while Governor Brewer continues to take us backwards with her anti-immigrant rhetoric by attacking immigrant youth, our country is moving forward on fixing our broken immigration system. People want solutions. We have seen poll after poll that Americans are ready to integrate and embrace hard-working Americans without papers. We have seen bipartisan efforts in Congress to create immigration reform. But most importantly, we have seen you. We have seen the dreamers who've been fighting and courage you that we're ready to win. Thank you.
Dulce Matuz, president of the Arizona Dreamers Coalition, which is one of the organizational plaintiffs. And she can make some comments in Spanish before I introduce the other.
Can you spell your name too, please?
Mi nombre es Dulce, D-U-L-C-E, Matuz, M-A-T-U-Z. Y el día de hoy es un día histórico para los Dreamers. Es la primera vez que una organización de juventud inmigrante ha demandado a una gobernadora, y en este caso a Brewer. El jueves 29 de noviembre, esta coalición decidió tomar una decisión de coraje, una decisión para terminar la discriminación. Y el día de hoy estamos aquí viendo el progreso de la justicia, pero también estamos invitando a la comunidad porque no lo podemos hacer solos. Necesitamos que se involucren y que le hagan llamadas a la gobernadora para decirle que revoque su orden ejecutiva. Y también les quiero agradecer por estar aquí. Todo el mundo reconoce que la orden ejecutiva que prohíbe las licencias de conducir a los soñadores está haciendo un daño irreparable a nuestra economía, al progreso de Arizona y en las vidas de los jóvenes soñadores. Hemos escuchado argumentos de la gobernadora Brewer. Brewer quiere que el Tribunal del Distrito Federal disuelva el caso. La gobernadora quiere rechazar nuestra dignidad humana. Ella quiere expulsar los sueños de nosotros. Pero les aseguro que yo, con su apoyo y el compromiso de los Dreamers, podemos continuar el progreso y ver una victoria muy pronto.